Hello, welcome to the Car and Hotels WebEx class. In this class we're going to be learning about car rentals and hotel reservations. Car rentals can be added onto an air or hotel reservation to gain extra commission. You'll find car rental locations at airports, downtown, hotels, or in the suburbs. You'll find most of your clients, and you will probably want to rent a car, however, at an airport. Some car rental companies offer one-way rentals, but they do incur drop-off charges in some cases. There are exceptions to this, however. If you pick up a car in the state of Florida, you can drop it anywhere in the state of Florida, usually for no drop-off charge. Miami to Tampa, for example, there will be no drop-off charge. Also in the state of California, there are certain cities that do not incur drop-off charges. However, if you're going to pick up a car in San Francisco and drop it off in Detroit, for example, it would incur a large drop-off charge. Car types are not guaranteed, they're on request. You can request a specific car, but the car rental company is not going to guarantee it. For example, a white Mustang. It's probably better to request a size of car and then see if that car is available in that particular category. European cars and US and Canadian cars are somewhat different. You'll find that European cars are a lot smaller. Gas is $7 to $8 a gallon in Europe. You'll also find that most cars are stick shifts. You do have to pay a premium for automatic transmission. Also, air conditioning is sometimes extra. Rates. The daily rate is usually the most expensive. For a 24-hour period, if you pick up a car at 9 a.m. one day, you must drop it back by 9 a.m. the following day. If you drop it back by 10 or 11 a.m., you can incur an hourly rate, which can be quite expensive extra on top of the daily rate. A weekend rate is usually a good deal. If you pick up a car by noon on Thursday and drop it back by noon on Monday, then you can usually obtain a weekend rate, as long as a Saturday night is included. If you're renting a car for 5, 6, or 7 days, then a weekly rate would be beneficial. Corporate and government rates are negotiated by corporations and local and federal government, and are usually not commissionable. Sometimes you'll find your client has a coupon or promotional code. Coupons are offered with credit card bills sometimes. Also, there may be members of AARP or AAA. This coupon or promotional code must be given at the time of reservation, over the phone or online. For travel agent rates, photo ID must be presented at pickup. Most car rental companies want to see your clear ID card with photo ID in order to obtain travel agent rates. They are based on availability, and generally you will need to call the toll-free number, and again there's a list of toll-free numbers in the back of the car section of your manual in order to receive travel agent rates. International rentals can be challenging. Again, some countries obviously speak a foreign language. They have international road signs, different driving habits, and of course unfamiliar places if you haven't been there before. As I said before, gas prices are a lot higher than they are here. Some countries will drive on the left-hand side of the road, for example, United Kingdom, Ireland, New Zealand, Japan, Australia, are examples of countries that drive on the left. However, most countries will drive on the same side of the road as we are. If you're going to a large city in Europe, for example, I suggest you do not rent a car. The public transportation system is excellent in most large cities in Europe. And again, if you are going to rent a car, most hotels that you'll be staying in will charge $30, $40, sometimes $50 a day to park your car in the hotel you're staying in. Obviously, if you're going out to the countryside and you want to explore, you stayed in that particular city. Car types are different. They may be smaller, as I stated before. And again, manual transmission is the norm. Automatic transmission sometimes has a premium attached to it. There is a minimum and maximum age for rentals. Usually the minimum age is 25. Sometimes the maximum age is 72. So be aware of that when you rent cars. Again, the car rental company will tell this to you when you make the rental. Auto insurance is an interesting subject. If you're renting a car internationally, you probably will need to take auto insurance. Domestically, a lot of car rental companies will try to sell you insurance, which you may not need. A lot of credit card companies, for example, if you have a gold, platinum, titanium credit card, will cover you for car rental insurance. Also, your own personal car insurance will usually cover you for car rentals as well. Again, I do stress that you check with the credit card company and your own personal car insurance, before you decline any insurances that are attached to the car rental. And make sure. If you do decline the insurance, make sure you sign the box that says, I decline the insurance, otherwise you'll be charged anyway. Again, a lot of car rental companies do make money on selling you insurance. The insurance is actually sometimes more expensive than the actual car rental itself. In Europe, sometimes you will have to take car insurance. For example, in Spain and Italy, you will need a theft insurance before you can even take the car off the lot. A lot of rental cars are stolen in those particular countries, so you will need to take theft insurance in those two particular countries, and there may be more as well. Again, you need to check with the car rental company when you make the reservation. When you book cars, don't forget to use IATA Clear IATAN ART number. Again, it's always the same number, 33530556 when you're calling on the phone. If you're making a reservation online, please make sure there's a box to put this number in. If there is no box, then make sure you call the toll-free number instead. Again, when you make the reservation, you'll receive 50% of the commission we receive. Again, the average commission on a car rental is about 10%. Car rentals are generally not prepaid except for some international rentals. Again, most of the time you're going to need to present a credit card when you pick up the car, but you do not have to present it when you actually make the car rental. Some international car rentals do have to be prepaid. Most of the time, only drivers whose names are on the contract are allowed to drive the car. An extra fee may apply for additional drivers. Drivers obviously must have a valid driver's license, be a minimum of 25 years old, and have a valid credit card in their own name. Again, some car rental companies will rent to underage drivers between the ages of 21 and 25, but they do sometimes charge a premium of up to $20 a day. And again, they still have to have a credit card in their own name. Additional rental charges, airport access fees, tip per day, rental tax, stadium tax, sales tax. These are all taxes that car rental companies will put on your rental bill. It used to be that you had to guess what these taxes will be. The good news is now, when you make a reservation, either over the phone, they will email you a confirmation with the exact amount of tax that you will be paying, or if you make a reservation online, you can print out the confirmation, and again, it will have all the taxes that you will have to pay. No more guesswork. Again, some of these optional charges are insurances, loss damage waiver or collision damage waiver, personal accident insurance. Again, you may want to check before you take these from the car rental company. It's always more expensive usually to buy fuel from the rental car company. If they offer you the fuel option, I would usually decline. But make sure that you say you're going to bring the car back full, you bring it back full. If you bring the car back with 3/4 of a tank, they're going to charge you up to $9 a gallon extra to fill that car up to the full mark. So make sure you bring it back full if you say you're going to bring it back full. Client information you need when you make the reservation. Obviously the name of the renter driver, the age, the valid credit card. Make sure they have a valid credit card. Pick up, drop off cities, the rental location, dates of rental, pick up and drop off times. If they're arriving by an airline, need the airline flight number. Type of car. If they have any promotions, coupons, or they have any negotiated rates. Any special requests or special equipment. For example, navigation, roof racks, E-racks. These are all special equipment. When you document the reservation, make sure you get the name of the reservationist if you're making the reservation over the phone. The date and time of reservation. The car rental company. Confirmation number. Date, location, time of pickup and drop-off. Type of car. Request made. The rate, including any extra hour, day, and mileage charge. Usually you'll find most car rentals have unlimited mileage, but be aware of that. Again, most of the time you are going to receive an email confirmation with the exact charge, including all taxes and extras. Always sending in a booking form to Tickets and Tours to obtain your commission. Again, the easiest way to do that is fill that out online on our website. There are resources available to you. There's a script in your manual. If you want to fill in the blanks and read them out of the phone, if you feel unsure, then you're welcome to do that. Know the potholes before you rent a car. Definitely read this article. It's in the car section of your training manual. Very interesting. There's a rental car directory with the toll-free numbers of the main general car rental companies. Hotel reservations. Some terms you might find. Cancellation policy, very important to relate to your client. Most hotels have a 6 p.m. cancellation charge, but you'll find that some hotels you can cancel by 4 p.m. day of arrival, or 12 noon day of arrival to avoid paying a penalty. Some of them are 24 hours, and in resorts they may be as high as 7 days. Again, this is very important to relate to your client, and again, with the hotel or hotel chain, we'll tell you this when you make the reservation and advise you what the cancellation policy. Complimentary is a good word to know. Whenever you obtain a travel agent rate, and again at the end of this class I will show you some websites where you can get travel agent rates online, always ask for a free or upgraded room. Again, not a free room, an upgraded room, when you're getting a travel agent rate. Most of the time you'll find that a hotel will in fact upgrade you to either a higher floor or a larger room at no charge. Being a travel agent, they're trying to get our business, obviously. Therefore, by upgrading you, they're showing you that they're willing to work with us and show you what kinds of rooms they have in their hotel that may be available. Rate change may occur on specific days. For example, if you're going to Vegas or Reno, Sunday through Thursday is a lot cheaper than renting a room on Friday or Saturday night. So if you're going to go Sunday through Thursday night, that's when the best time is going to be available to get really good rates. Interesting cartoon. Here's your room key and your mountain view. And these are some hotel codes that you'll come across. The garden view obviously overlooks the garden. The mountain view overlooks the mountain. City view overlooks the city. And these are pretty straightforward. Partial ocean view. Be careful of this one. You need to check with the hotel or hotel chain when they offer you a partial ocean view or the tour operator to make sure how much of the ocean you can actually see. Make sure you don't have to lean out over the balcony and hold on before you can actually see the ocean. Hopefully an ocean view will see the whole ocean. And then the ocean front and beach front means you step right out of your room and right onto the ocean, hopefully not right into the ocean, but onto the beach. You'll find that some hotels offer over-the-water bungalows, especially in Fiji and Tahiti, where you can actually see the fish swimming underneath your hotel room. Very interesting. Hotel ratings. Again, there are different ways to rate hotels. Some tour operators use their own rating system. You'll find these are the two main ways of hotel ratings. Deluxe, luxury, first class, tourist and budget is one way of rating. Or the method which I prefer is 5-star, 4-star, 3-star, 2-star, 1-star. For example, a 5-star hotel would be a Four Seasons or a Ritz-Carlton, Hyatt Regency. 4-star hotel would include Sheraton, Hilton's. 3-star hotel, Holiday Inns, Doubletrees. 2-star hotel may include Ramada Inns, Quality Inn, Comfort Inn. And then 1-star hotels may include Motel 6, Super 8 motels, etc. There's actually a very good website which I'm going to share with you right now. It's called hotelandtravelindex.com. I'm going to show it to you. Hopefully it will come up. This particular manual has over 100,000 hotels. Again, this is a book we used to have to carry around the travel agency with us. It's about 4 inches thick. But now it's all available to you online. For example, all you have to do is put in the destination. Let's put in Concord, California. Let's put in Concord. It's probably going to ask us where Concord is, and yes, it does. Quite a few Concords, as you see. Let's put in Concord, California. And it's going to come up with a list of hotels in that particular city. So you're able to find where these hotels are. Again, it's in alphabetical order. It's not going to have every single hotel, but this particular one has a few hotels there. If you want to know more information about the hotel, for example, you can click on it, and it will give you more information about the hotel. Some of them have pictures of the hotel, as you see on the left-hand side, but it gives you all the information you ever wanted to know about the hotel. What the rooms have in them, hotel facilities, for example. You can even make restaurant reservations nearby if you want to. Again, these are all available to you if you want. Over 100,000 hotels all over the world on this particular website. So definitely I suggest, definitely use it. So